Rumors about the horrible events of the past moons. They speak of a red madness that befalls peaceful souls.
Well, look who's arrived. Did you have any problems finding your way around? This city can be quite a maze if you don't know it.
Hear my words. Do not be afraid. Only the weak of pathless spirit are prone to workings of this.
Right, you're from Ostian. I almost forgot. They're quite fascinating, these places, aren't they? You can climb high, and you can fall just as deep. And every place vibrates with life.
I sat down just to talk to him and he stood up.
Here, put this on. And before you ask, yes, it's necessary. Just trust me.
Put what on? Okay. Oh my god. I look like an idiot. Fine hat. That's a sleeping hat.
Hey, you're sure, aren't you? I bet you've got a lot of
Scrooge's sleeping hat, to be precise. Seriously though, why the hell am I wearing this? Come on. Better be a good reason for that. Not this part just trolling me.
So, about this fever. Usually those gifted have to report their talent to the Order, and then pass a ritual that teaches them how to deal with their magic. The journey to the water is what they call it. Once they've passed that, the fever reduces to an endurable level, and new alchemists have their names registered in some kind of holy book. But there are other ways to get rid of the fever, and I hope my employer will tell you about them.
Your employer sounds kinda sketchy. Isn't this guy working for the Holy Order? I think he does. So why wouldn't the employer let me go through that?
Okay,
The proper thing, I guess. Okay. I'm guessing we're going to a Sun Temple. These loading times are kinda annoying me. The Witcher was really good in that aspect too. It had very few loading times. If you didn't fast travel, actually it had no loading times except for the first one, which was awesome. All open world games should be made like that. I realize Skyrim is a 5-year-old game and it was made for PS3 and Xbox 360, at least with those in mind, so the RAM those things had was really low. Come on. He's stuck, isn't he?
Walk blessed, my sir.
Good job.
In life, as in death.
Yes.
Hold it, my sir. No civilians beyond this point without explicit permission. Who are you, and what leads you to this holy place?
Business. I'm Jaspar Dalveric, and I work for the Nehrimese mages.
Ah, right. The mercenary. And who's your companion?
Marijo de Luna from Ostian, esteemed holder of de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance, the most prestigious perfumery in all of Vin. Archmagister Marigil sent for him. Didn't he tell you?
The Archmagister. Well, that does sound like him. Fair enough, you may pass. But show this place the respect it deserves, mercenary. You too, Meister de Luna.
You have my word, fair lady. Thank you.
Okay. Wouldn't that ruin the building? At least in the depth of time? I think so. I knew he would lead us in here.
Well, that went better than expected.
Why did you lie?
Hey, it worked, didn't it? That's all that matters. Nobody will suspect someone who's already in the temple. Anyway, I think it's about time I tell you a little bit more about this employer of mine.
Indeed.
His name is Constantine Firespark, and he's one of Narathzor Orenthiel's former followers, which the new Grand Master, Tealor Orenthiel, brought here by ship about 2 years ago. That means he's one of the former arch-enemies of the Order. They usually wear green, while the Order wears white or red. That should make it easy for you to tell them apart. Firespark's pretty much the eldest of Narathzor's mages, and quite well versed in magic, at least from what I've heard. Plus, he's a very gentle and likable fellow, which is why even the keepers like having him around. Let's hope he can tell us a thing or two about these visions, and help you get rid of the fever. Come, follow me.
I'm guessing the whole story will revolve around the bringing of this guy back and the enemies back into the keep, which seems rather weird. And the death, of course, of the Lightbringers, if they are indeed dead.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not hear.
Yep, no one cares.
Alright, here we are. Hang on.
No. That's not how you do it.
Blast it! I'm just being careful. We
Like
have to.
heck we do.
Thy name
Give
is
me
the
that thing,
sacrament.
now.
And thy path I will.
Whoa! Jesus, I didn't expect that.
Blazes, I just can't bloody believe it. That's what you get for working with fumblers. I told you, we
Master
should be
Firespark.
careful. What? Now who the heck are you? Can't an old man have a moment to himself?
You hired me.
Unreliable.
The Magister, don't you remember?
That's what they are, all of them. Oh, right. Joseph the Scrounger. So why are you here? Had any luck?
Just spar. And yeah, we did find something.
Suggest you first of all tell me when I allowed you to drag your drinking mates up here. Do you need me to explain the meaning of the words highly and confidential to you?
I'm sure there's a lot you can explain to me, but let's save that for later. This particular fellow over here needs your help, to be frank. Arcane fever.
Is that so? And what exactly has that got to do with me? Let the keepers and their holy rituals take care of it. What is it with the costume, anyway?
This man's magic is different, Meister. Just feel his aura and you'll see it. Plus, he's from Nehrim, just as you are.
Well, all right then, for nostalgia's sake. I really hope you're not wasting my time, though. Working with these religious buffoons is bound to make any rational thinking person go bonkers. Anyway, that chair over there. Take a seat, and I'll have a look at that.
I like how he said he had a sunny personality. Sure.
All right then. This will tickle a little. Yeah, you're right. This aura does feel different. Complex somehow and powerful. And do you really want to tell me you've only recently discovered that talent of yours? With that aura, I'm surprised that you haven't turned into an Obaya by now.
What?
Fine. Well, that is, we will help you. But first, tell me everything. How you got that magic, and how you met that Scrounger.
This just doesn't make any sense.
I see. Regarding this vision thing, I think that your mind simply played a trick on you there.
Oh, this guy's an idiot.
Much of a surprise, considering what you've been through. Actually, you were quite lucky that the sudden outburst of your glance didn't blow your head right off. By all that's holy, I won't start playing your tutor now. If you don't know about the basic functioning of magic, then read something from Balador Goldenstein.
The glance on the Sea of Eventualities. Alongside, but apart from the reality we're in right now, exist countless other realities, in which some events have different outcomes, so to speak. A version of this very same room, for example, with the very same people in it, only that Meister Firespark's beard is on fire. And what defines an Arcanist, someone capable of magic, is that he or she can see those other realities and let parts of them come true.
How the fuck do you know?
Well, look at that, Jasper. You surprise me.
That's what I'm being paid for.
How powerful an Arcanist is
This guy is suspicious.
depends on 3 factors.
Way too knowledgeable.
How far away are the eventualities that he can see? How well he can bring parts of them into our reality? And finally, how well his mind can handle seeing other realities simultaneously with ours? Lighting a candle is easier than calling a meteor from the sky, to speak plain Inal. But, as I said, read Goldenstein if you're interested in the topic. I'm not going to waste any time with lectures. Well, that's probably a sign that you should go easier on the booze. Skill, whether of physical or magical nature, isn't gained through touching some stones, but through
Oh my god.
discipline.
Thanks for bringing me here, Jasper. Or Jesper.
Predeterminations tries to tell us otherwise. Well, if that's what you want to believe, go for it. I, in any case, have never come across such a phenomenon in over 50 years of studying magic. And now
Why don't I try it now?
It all begins with the dreams.
What the blasted blistering blazes? Does this room look like the bosom of a whore to you? Or what makes you think you can go around touching anything you get your fingers on? These documents are confidential, for heck's sake. I knew it was a mistake to hire a thug like you. Lashery always had a weakness for...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me something about dreams that led you and Tealor Renthiel here, didn't you, Meiser? And you told me that in this vision of yours, the Veiled Woman said this. It all begins with the dreams.
What? Is that true?
Yes. And this guy is really interesting.
Oh. Then this near-death experience you had before you woke up on the shore. Tell me again, what exactly did you see in it? A room? Well, this is strange indeed. Anyway, for now all that matters is that we get that magic of yours under control. Whatever you clairvoyanced back there is of no use to us if you're dead as a doornail in a couple of months.
Yeah, I would like to avoid that too.
Well, that's usually a plodding process. The fever you feel is a result of your mind not being able to handle all of these possibilities, so to speak. The ritual the Endraleans practice to get the glance under control is called the Journey to the Water. Put frankly, it means 1 year of hour-long meditation.
No one has time for that.
Food and abstinence from anything that makes life worth living. In due time, the Arcanist then learns to filter these other realities from ours, and the fever gets less and less. Anyhow, luckily enough, we Nehrimis know of a way to quicken that process. A shortcut, if you will. I'm not capable of performing it, but another one of us is. Her name is Lashery, and you should seek her out as soon as possible. There is indeed, and this reason is called ignorance. The Order's rituals haven't changed since the Lightborn slipped out of their cradles, and the Keepers do their best to keep anything progressive out of their country. But please, if you're up for a year of austerity and stern-faced magisters scolding you, go for it. I really don't care. She's currently in a ruin called Old Rashengrad, not far from Ark. Just tell her that I sent you. Give me that map of yours. Okay, now you'd have to be a total idiot to miss it. I recommend leaving for the ruin straight away. And you, Joseph, you're going to come with me and show me what your trip to the Sun Coast brought forth. Hopefully, more than a bottle of honey wine and a hangover.
This guy is something more than what he seems, obviously.
But I like him somehow. Here, I owe you this for your help back in Riverville. And in case you're in the mood for a mug of ale and a good chat, just drop by the Dancing Nomad in the Stranger's Quarter. I'll get myself a room there for the time being. With all that said, good luck mastering your magic, my friend. I'll see you around.
During the main story of Enderal, you have the opportunity to deepen your bond to several persons. Caution: these missions aren't available forever. If the main story progresses too far, the storylines of some persons stay hidden. Okay. Meet Lasir, optional, use Mirad. Yes, I want that.
Doesn't make any sense. Why can't it ever be easy?
Alright, we'll go speak to the stranger. Did I get a quest for that? Yep.
Never walked back on the road from the aged man's abode. Oh, blazes. Sorry. I can't sing.
Oh, this is what I can make, okay. Oh, this is what I am wearing. Don't care for now. Let me wear, you know, my actual armor. Now, what was I wearing? Not that. Mysterious Nomad. Okay, I'm missing hands and feet. Hands and feet, no, hands and coal. I guess that's all I have, really. Okay. Yep, that seems right. I don't want to steal his stuff. Damage mana, don't care. Damage stamina, drain mana. That's interesting. Try one of these.
Wherever you look, where is this supposed to lead?
7% poison damage. Meh.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Okay, let's make new ones. Nope. Go back.